One of my mentors told me, and he was an African, he was a Jewish man.
All right.
He told me, Africa will not be fixed by the Africans in the continent. It will be fixed by the diaspora. So remember, every time you go abroad, there's at least 3 or 4 years behind because you have to make sure that you get there and get the papers before you become part of the society.
Part of the society.
So you've just lost a couple. I lost 7 years.
7 years for you to then say I'm settled.
Yes, I lost 7 years. Every time I was telling myself, when I succeed, I'm going to go back home.
Yes.
I want to be part of the solution. I don't want to be a complainer. I don't want to sit behind my keyboard and type about the roads, the electricity. No.
Yeah, roads. Yeah, there's no health care.
No, where you are over there in America, somebody built it.
That's very
Who do you think is going to build Africa? I didn't want to complain about Africa. I wanted to be part of the solution. You out there in the diaspora, please think of coming back home to be part of the solution. Yes. Not every of your family member want to kill you. Not everybody is a witch or a wizard in Africa. We as Africans, when we go out there, we easily get swayed, we easily get distracted by the everyday things that we see. You know, it's easy to get a credit, get a car on credit. It's easy to get this on credit. But at the end of the day, you just work to pay it off. You work to pay it off. And that's why it's tough for us to come back, because how are you going to come back and adapt to a society like this? We in the diaspora, no matter where you are, in the UK, in the US, Australia, no matter where you are, you're gaining that experience not to stay over there.
Yes.
Someone has to come back and create structures that work down here. Because one thing that will lack here is not the resources, it's leadership.
In this video, we are talking to this African giant who decided to leave the US after years and years to come and change the lives of hundreds of thousands of African people in Zambia.
My name is Cyrille.njikeng. I'm originally from Cameroon. I was born in Cameroon. Yeah.
Okay.
Many years ago.
Many years ago.
And then in the process, when I became a young adult, I moved to the United States of America.
Okay. So
and I lived there for 18 years.
18?
Yes.
18 years.
Yes.
So you know about America.
Yes.
More than... Please tell me about America, because it seems as if right now you're in Africa.
Yes.
Like, what really happened?
Again, it was tough 18 years, because in those 18 years, for 6 to 7 years, I was undocumented. I didn't have any papers.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's possible to be in America without any papers?
A lot of Africans are in America without papers.
Like how? How do you get there?
How do you get it? How do you
do that?
So there's a lot of things that Africans in the continent don't understand about the West.
Okay.
You don't just walk in there and just become a citizen.
All right.
There is a process.
Okay.
You know, and most people, nobody told me what my expectation was.
All right.
I was a young Cameroonian who was just looking for a brighter future like everybody at the time. And I just wanted to travel. So saved some money, took off with a 6 months visa. And it was after many attempts. I had attempted in like 6 embassies and I was refused. America was like my last hope. If I get refused, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not
trying it anymore. And then I got a 6 months visa to go for a conference at the UN. And that was it. I never came back. As soon as I got there, no way. Yeah.
These are some of the things that most people
don't talk about. Yeah, they don't talk about. But again, for me, I like for people to know the truth, because that's the only way we're going to change Africa.
Yeah,
if we always feel like it's the best, is the grass is greener next door, that's not good. The grass is greener where you water it.
Well, I love this job and I do it wholeheartedly. put in my level best to ensure that patient reach to the right destination in a good condition, safe and sound.
I was one of the privileged ones who, when I left, my spirit didn't leave.
You were always...
Yes, my mind was back home.
Back home, yeah.
Every time I was telling myself, when I succeed, I'm going to go back home.
Yes,
I want to be part of the solution. I don't want to be a complainer. I don't want to sit behind my keyboard and type about the roads, the electricity. No.
You know, this is the thing that actually like happens every time.
Yeah.
Africans, when they go even out there, they are always crying and complaining.
Yeah.
Roads. There's no health care.
No, where you are over there in America, somebody built it.
That's very true.
Who do you think is going to build Africa?
That's very true.
No. People can complain about one.
Sometimes I wish I could just like hold some people like, you're complaining about the roads, you're complaining about the youth.
But you don't even have a house in your village.
You don't have a house in your village. No. What are you doing to be part of the solution?
Yes. So for me, as I say, my spirit never left back home. And when I finally had my green card first, I started working towards getting educated. So I went back to university in America. I am a filmmaker by career. I have a master's degree in film.
Nice.
So I went and studied. And then when I studied, I started networking, entering into places where I could be well positioned so that my dream could be fulfilled. My dream of coming back home could be fulfilled.
Yes.
And in the process, I met two good brothers, Thomas Ramos and Jason Outer. We became a family. We started working together, grassroots organizing, one thing leading to another. I was ready to come back home, and they were there to support me, for us to put our resources together to come and make this dream come true.
All right. So it's like when you were in America.
New York.
New York.
Yes, I was in New York.
All right. So you were actually saying, you know what, I'm not going to stay here for you.
No.
You had that in mind.
In my mind. It never left. Like I always hustled. And one thing that I want to add on this is we as Africans, when we go out there, we easily get swayed. We easily get distracted by the everyday things that we see. It's easy to get a credit, get a car on credit. It's easy to get this on credit. But at the end of the day, you just work to pay it off. And that's why it's tough for us to come back, because how are you going to come back and adapt to a society like this where you have to hustle to get what you need to get? But for me, I just wanted to use the experience that I gained there for those 13 years. I always wanted to come back and share it. So when 2014, I decided to travel to Cameroon for the first time. And that's when, because my only sister passed away, and I created my first non-profit organization in her honor. Because she was a giver like that. So I just wanted to give. So I traveled for the first time, and I think 2014, if my dates are right. And I went back to Cameroon. I visited 10 orphanages. I donated book bags, food. That was the beginning of my journey.
All right.
It was the beginning of my journey. And then every year I started doing that in different African countries. I'm going around, doing a movie. I did a movie in Ghana. I always try my best to go somewhere in Africa and create something with the young people, no matter how small it was at the time, But because consistency is key, when you keep doing the same thing over and over, people trust you that you can do it.
Yes, that's true.
And then everybody want to come and join you.
Yes.
That's how this right here happened.
Oh, all right.
Because when I finally sat with my brothers and I told them I'm going back home, I think back there is where we can help. I can bring in some solutions. They said, let's do it.
All right.
It wasn't, we don't trust this guy, he will take money out.
No. That's the thing. Most people, when they are given, especially these things,
mismanagement. I wanted to be part of the solution. I didn't want to complain about Africa. I wanted to be part of the solution. And because of that, I've had a lot of friends who had come, brothers and sisters who have come from America just to appreciate this place.
Wow.
Yes. Just to appreciate Zambia, just to appreciate the continent.
And I came here, of course, I don't know what I can do, but this is the small part that we can also do.
Yes, sir.
To let the world know that this is what you are also doing.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
No, again, just as we said, and we've been saying that since we met, we cannot be complaining. We have to be part of the solution.
Yes.
Healthcare, education, wealth creation are the three main issues of rural Africa.
Yes.
So when we got here, when I got to Zambia in 2020 for the first time, I noticed that most sub-Saharan Africans share common issues.
Yes.
The issue we have here in rural area in Zambia is the same one in Zimbabwe,
Yes.
Malawi,
Yes.
Botswana,
Everywhere.
Africa. So
Yes. Yes.
I was like, okay, so if the common issue we share in the whole continent, why don't we find a solution? That's why 2022 I came with my brothers. They visited Africa for the first time with me. You know, it's such a pride, man. Bringing Americans, white Americans, you know, West Indians and everything here in the continent. It was such a pride, and they had fun. They enjoyed themselves. But one thing that they saw when we came here in the village, where we bought our first land to do agriculture, was the need for resources.
Yeah, that's what
you know. The government facility it's not well. You know, I don't like to be political, but it wasn't up to standard.
Yes, yeah.
And they were looking at me like, Cyril, how are you guys doing? You know, because you're coming from there where everything is easy.
Yes,
you get here,
like everything is available.
Yeah, they were shocked. They were like, how do these people survive? This community has 17,000 plus people, and it's one health post that's barely having the resources.
The resources, yeah.
How are you doing?
True.
So I was like, I can do it. You know, I don't want to give the money to nobody. I want to do mine.
Yes.
Because I trust that I could create a structure that could work.
Yes, that's true.
And that's how.
And then you had to find the land.
Yeah.
And so how was like the process of getting the land?
One thing about Zambia is such a beautiful country, and I'll tell you why. So hospitable.
Oh.
There's nowhere you're going to go in any other African country and easily get asset like in Zambia.
You know, I was about to ask you, like, why Zambia?
Zambia. I've told you, like, when I landed the first time in 2020, after traveling all these other countries, this felt like home. Even Cameroon didn't feel like home when I landed. Zambia felt like home. I was welcome. You know, everything was just smooth. It was so divine.
Nice.
You know, and it reminded me of something I always told myself when I was in America. When I walk in a room, people don't address me like as a Cameroonian, they address me as an African.
Yes.
So why do I want to start saying, oh no, I'm not
Zambian,
I'm this, I'm that? No.
Yes.
So when it was time to go back home, I didn't decide, oh, because I'm Cameroonian, I'm going to Cameroon. No. I travel, and I find the best place for me, and I just stayed.
Yes.
And if I don't open my mouth and speak, you will not know
that you are
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so Zambia was for me the best place that received me and accepted the vision of the things I wanted to do. There was no need for us not to do it here.
Amazing. So Zambia, you guys are doing amazing.
Yes.
I think I also need to get myself.
Let's move it from Zimbabwe. Let's bring it here.
Yeah, I think I need to come to Zambia because you know what, you're having an amazing time.
Yes, sir. No, it's a blessing.
You're doing some amazing work here.
So we got here. I found 2 team members. Naomi Mulenga, she's the CEO who runs the organization, and Destiny Kachofa Lawrence.
Okay.
We came together. We put our minds together and we said we want to start this thing. I told them this is the vision I have. I want to start a non-profit organization, and the first initiative will be healthcare, because I believe with a community that's healthy, you can be educated.
Yes.
You know, health, education, and then wealth creation. If you're sick, you cannot hear nothing nothing. So healthcare was our first initiative. Naomi she's a fast runner. She cut the vision, ran with it. 9 months later, this building that you're seeing.
9 months?
Yes.
This one took 9 months.
Yes, 9 months later, this was up. You know, then we started learning as we were going, because none of us were doctors. So the moment we built, we brought in consultants to design the lab. You guys will be seeing the lab, the pharmacy, you know, the rooms and everything. Before we know, everything was up. And we launched June 5th, 2023.
2023. Yeah. So you came 2020 and then started...
slowly but surely acquiring land, you know.
Because that time it was around the
COVID.
The pandemic.
Yes. About around the COVID pandemic. So I came in and then we purchased the first piece of land. Then when the vision got bigger, we purchased the second piece of land. And then I went back, raised some funds, came back, we started the building. And then I just kept raising funds like that. And it's your network is your net worth, right? It's who you know. I cannot stand here and boast that, I just had money and come and no, I went back and I saw the vision to my network and they trusted me with it.
Yes.
And that was it. And they come every year to see what we're doing.
Yes.
So in a year and a half, we've seen almost 50,000 patients. Because it's a free facility, 24 hours around the clock.
Free facility.
Yes.
Not just seeing the nurse, but also with
everything. Everything. You come, they register you, you go to triage, they get your vitals. You get seen by a clinical officer or a nurse. And then if you need medication, they send you to the pharmacy, get your medication and you go home. If you need to be observed, we have observation center, they observe you for 3-4 hours. If you need to be referred, we have a fully functional, one of the best ambulances in the country. That's fully functional.
You have an ambulance?
Yes, we have an ambulance here that takes you to a bigger hospital. Town, because we are almost 30-45 minutes from Lusaka city. So the referral, they take you in the ambulance. This is 24 hours around the clock, and we have a staff of 41 people working here around the clock from administration to clinical, making sure that the people of Mungule and the surrounding villages are well taken care of.
This is the Antomwe ambulance, Antomwe Health Center ambulance. This is the full house. This is the bed where we put a patient. Then besides that, we've got our auto gadget here. In case the patient is running out of oxygen, we have our oxygen gadget. These compartments, this is where we put our medication, the Ambubarg, we've got the giving certs, we've got the lingers there, we've got the dextrose. The other side, again, we carry all the required necessary documentation and medicine for our patients in case of anything happens on our way. This is a full house, and besides that, having all these other things, we've got in excess, again, a first aid box. In case there's an accident as we move around, there are some bandages that we use, the fireproof.
And during the cholera pandemic of last year, we were the only private facility to be named cholera center. We had the 10th year with cholera patients, 39 patients were taken care of here. Everybody went home. So we've created a structure of excellence. We have
so you had 39, sorry to interrupt you,
yes.
But you had 39 patients and who had cholera. And then none of them died.
No. We treated all of them went home.
That is amazing.
Yes,
you're doing amazing.
The team is a teamwork. Teamwork makes dream work.
Yeah. So the whole team, you guys are doing super amazing. This is just amazing. Because you know what we always hear is that when someone gets cholera, is that
it's dead.
Say,
and I saw it. I saw it personally. One young man I will never forget, 15 years old, came. He was as white as this right here. He was dehydrated because one thing about cholera is dehydration.
Dehydration, yes.
So he came in, the team of the staff here was ready. They took him, tested, did everything, and then started giving him fluid.
Yes.
On his feet, on his hand, they pump him fluid. And then when he was bed, 2 days, I think a day and a half later, I came, he was walking to the bathroom by himself. I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah. There's this fulfillment.
Brother, the fulfillment that comes with being useful.
There's no money that can
buy that. Yeah,
there's no money that can buy that.
The fulfillment that comes with being useful. You guys can't even understand. This is why we're doing the work that we're doing. Like, I saw that young man go home, and I was sat in the car. I was so emotional. I was thankful, and I was like, this is great because the way he came in, it was not a good sign.
Yeah.
And I remember before the cholera started, I put the team together. I told them, please, no matter what we do, nobody dies in this place. We're not in the business of killing people. We're in the business of treating people.
Yes.
So everybody got it. And that was it.
Yeah, so you have an amazing team.
Yeah, I appreciate them every day because we were intentional when we're hiring. We brought in young, dynamic people who have something to live up to.
Yes.
And now they come here, they know what time is it.
Yes.
The patient who walks in is your boss. We are not your bosses.
Yes.
The patient is your boss. So you're going to treat that patient with such care, compassion, smile on your face. Make sure that because sickness is mental.
Yes, that's true.
When you're treated well, 50% of the pain is gone. That's why you see the facility looks so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Because when you walk in, the colors, the smell,
yes, everything is inside.
Yeah.
I'm looking even outside.
Exactly.
You see it's just so.
Yeah, 50% is already gone. Then now we'll treat you physically, give you the medication you need for you to feel better. And the feedback that we're getting from the community is that everybody is like, Auntie Omwe, if you want to be respected, treated well, just go to Auntie Omwe.
And it's free.
It's free. Yeah, completely free.
So what are your plans for this facility? And
so we are a non-profit organization. So we have a threefold initiative. The first is healthcare. One thing that you notice when you were giving the tour is that we don't have any maternity wing.
Okay.
So now we are raising funds to build a maternity wing.
On that side,
so the next time you come back, there'll be a fully functional maternity wing over there.
Wow.
State of the art as everything that we do.
Yes.
And then when we have the maternity wing, education is our next initiative.
Okay.
We're planning as well to build a school. A community school in the back.
In the back there.
Yes, in the back. Yeah. So, and then creation of wealth, a vocational center where we'll be training young adults, masonry, tailoring, all these trades that can easily put money in your pocket. Because most of the people in the village, they get bored. When there's no rain, they can't go to the farm. So what do they stay home and do? Sleep with women all over the place. UTI, STI, multiply, HIV, AIDS. No, we can't do that. So we as solution people want to bring in solution that will foster a healthy and prosperous community. And our dream is to do this so well that it can be duplicated in Zimbabwe, it can be duplicated in Botswana, in Malawi, So we're just starting. And we really want the world to know, because when you go to our website, thedreamlife260.org, you will see the things that we're doing there. And there's a donate button. You can click and donate a little bit to the cause. You're part of the solution.
So some of you guys who are watching, please do something. I think you guys, you are going to be seeing, in fact, you are seeing the work that is being done here. Yeah. You need to make sure that you go on that website.
thedreamlife260.org.
Yes. Yeah. So you go on that website. I'm gonna put it
on the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah. You'll see.
So make sure you go there and then you just donate something.
Yeah.
Please.
So our dream is to create this in the rural area, because one thing about Africa as well is that the rural areas are always abandoned.
Yes.
So we have an initiative that we do here at the end of the year, which is called the Elderly Hampers. Okay. If you see the elderly people come and get bags of food for their Christmas, you cry, because these are people who have family in the city.
Yes.
Most people forget about.
That's very true.
Yeah, and same thing. In the beginning of the year, we do the back to school drive. This year, we just 2 weeks ago, we donated 300 book bags and 300 shoes.
300 shoes.
Yes, for free. And you can drive on school day and see children wearing the Dream Life 260 bag. It's fulfillment. It just feels good,
It's
and
amazing.
we're doing that. Why? Because with the economy that's really bad. Giving those book bags and those shoes, it will help the parents to save, that money and use it for something else.
Yeah, that's very true. It will go a very, very long way.
Yeah, so those are the things that we're doing in the community. There's more initiatives that we're pushing. We have a football championship that we'll be organizing this year for the young people, to take them out of idleness.
Yes.
Bring them in a community setting, play football, the winner, you have a t-shirt, you have a ball. At least that time that you're spending as a community, you're learning about yourself, you learn about your health, you're seeing how to educate yourself more. So that's what we do. We bring community programs to bring the young people, to take them out of idleness. Because an idle mind is a devil playground.
Yes, that's where all these things start happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's
amazing. So I think the fact that you've been in America and now that you're here in Africa, you have got a message that you might want to talk to Africans who are all over the world.
one of my mentors told me, and he was an African, he was a Jewish man.
All right.
He told me, Africa will not be fixed by the Africans in the continent, it will be fixed by the diaspora.
Yes.
And I never heard that because I was still in the university when he told me that. I never felt it the way he said it until when I came back home for the first time.
Yes.
We in the diaspora, no matter where you are, in the UK, in the US, Australia, no matter where you are, you're gaining that experience not to stay over there.
Yes.
Someone have to come back and create structures that work down here. Because one thing that we lack here is not the resources, it's leadership.
Yes.
We were cursed with lack of leadership. And we that live in places who are a little bit structured, we have those.
Yes.
Those.
Yeah, the whole thing
in our mind.
Yes.
So why can't you just come back? My message for you, brother, as you asked me, my message for you out there in the diaspora, please think of coming back home to be part of the solution.
Yes.
Not every of your family member want to kill you. Not everybody is a witch or a wizard in Africa.
I'm always saying that. You know what? I'm always talking to people like, you guys always,
Don't kill me. No.
Why would you think
No. I'm here. I'm very peaceful. I don't have any pressure. I'm not a politician. I'm a grassroots organizer. So I focus on what I need to do. And that's why the structure grows so far. So just imagine that if we had 10 people, actually even just 5 people in rural area communities, so even in the city who had that same mindset and came back, and who have 5 great hospitals, 5 great schools, and everything. So please, my plea for you, the diaspora, is come back. You know, I know it's not everybody has a privilege that I had to have people who believed in my dream, but at least we can even start small. We can come together. We can make this grow. And for those who are in the continent, when we come back, please don't press us too much. You know, not every person who comes back from abroad has money in their pocket like that. Some people have a vision and they still need help to make that vision come true. So receive them as they come and make sure that you open doors for them to share that experience that they've gotten. The type of stress in abroad gives us experience, you know. But now look at us. This is Saturday. We are here doing a video.
Yes.
If I was in America, I'll be in the train going to work or coming back from work.
Yes, because you'll be working so many jobs. I've had people work
2-3 jobs.
2-3 jobs there.
You see, so this money can't buy this. This is such a greatness, and I woke up every morning with a vision. I woke up any morning with a purpose. Every morning with a purpose to want to make the continent better. And this is what we're doing.
And I'm so excited. You are saying the continent.
Yes.
This thing was saying something.
No. It's a continent. No, this is just a blueprint.
Yes.
When we're done with this, and the team is so great. The team, I know, when we're done with this, we're going to package it nicely, and we're going to say, okay, where's the next place to...
Let's take it there.
Yes, let's duplicate this like this. And just sit down with social entrepreneurs and tell them, this is how much we spend to build this, and we can just duplicate it somewhere else and give them the same services and everything. There are people out there who have money to
who are willing to help.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So, I also have another question. Like, you've been in the UK as well, like what we are talking about, and you are here. How has been like the feeling of being in the US and the feeling of being in Africa? Like, can you? Because some of us we haven't been to the
yes,
and we are praying and fasting.
I know a lot of people go to church.
we want praying and fasting, and we want Jesus.
Guess what? I'm very, very mindful when I speak about this because people get excited and people get angry. Oh, he's saying that because he went and he succeeded. He doesn't want us to go.
Yes.
So, in my experience, if it was to be done all over again, I would still do it because of the experiences that I've brought back.
Oh.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if I had a better vision before I'd left, I wouldn't go.
Oh. Hey, yeah, brother, please can you...
Let me say it again.
Yes.
In my experience, I'm talking about me. Because of the experience that I gained from being undocumented, from struggling, from going back to university, from doing all the things I had to do over there. If it was to do it over again, I would do it.
Oh.
Because of that experience. Because I'm not sure that if I had stayed in the continent, I would have come back with that. I would have had
that information.
Yes.
Yes.
But if I had that information, I will not need to go anywhere.
Yes.
Because home is where it's sweet.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? People are selling their lands, they're selling their homes just to go abroad.
That's true.
Guess what? You can use that same money and start a business.
Start
now is the time. Now is the era of communication. There's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's everything. There's always an information somewhere.
Yes.
Why do that? Why go somewhere where you're going to struggle to start? So remember, every time you go abroad, there's at least 3 or 4 years behind, because you have to make sure that you get there and get the papers before you become part of the society.
Part of the society.
So you've just lost a couple. I lost 7 years.
7 years for you to then say I'm settled.
Yes, I lost 7 years. So what does that mean? It means that 7 years, if I had stayed back home, it would have I would have had a breakthrough within that 7 years.
Yeah, that's true.
So
7 years is a long time.
It's a long time, yeah. So for me, I'm just telling people, if you're praying and fasting to go, yes, you don't know, man. Just breathe, calm down, tell yourself it's possible down here, I could do it here. That resources that you're using to go and start from zero, use it over here. Let's make Africa a better place.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother.
I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, brother. You're awesome. Follow this guy, man. He's awesome.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to give you the tour of the facility. And if you notice, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, yeah. It's like there's nothing out there.
It's farming around, and then since we opened the facility, we have people now that are buying land to build their homes here because of our facility. So you will see what we have here: a lab, a pharmacy, everything.
You have a lab?
Yes, sir. Full state-of-the-art lab.
State-of-the-art lab.
You will see it.
And then you do all the tests here?
Yeah, we do the test here.
You don't have to wait for...
No. They take your samples here, a couple of minutes later, depending on how long the test takes.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing pharmacy
dispensary.
So this is where
the patients, and you see why it's closed. Remember, we're doing standard practices.
Okay.
We're not just doing any type of hospital. You cannot go in a pharmacy where you're standing there. The pharmacist is talking to you about your medications and everything, and everybody else is hearing.
You see now? You want to go there and you want to answer. Well, there's some medicines where you're...
No. Like somebody who comes with ART for HIV patients.
Yes.
Some people have UTIs. You can't do that.
Yes.
So we did the team, our pharmacist, Cleopatra.
Okay.
She did a very nice thing here. You enter
this way, and then
you get in there.
I get my...
You go in there.
Personal...
One-on-one with the pharmacist.
Yes. Thank you. That is amazing. Sure if people are sitting here...
Yeah, no, you don't want... we don't want that.
Yeah.
So this is the entrance, and people, usually this is packed on Mondays through Friday, and some Sundays as well. This is packed. Today is Saturday, so a lot of people are out there. So people are sitting waiting, and then we go inside. So here's the reception. Sorry. Here's the reception. Usually there is a big wooden reception table here. So, but they're changing it because it was a little bit too long, so they're fixing it. So you get here. They register you, and then you go to the triage.
All right.
So here's the triage.
Triage room.
Yeah, that's where the medical staff get your vitals. You see, everything is on point here. We're not. I told you, we're not doing things halfway.
Yes.
No. And the colors, we have to have some type of brightness in a hospital, because when people come, they're already stressed with their conditions.
Yes.
If the color is dark and gloomy, it makes them look like they're about to die. So we made it really colorful, like a baby school. So it's bright and it's vibrant, and people walk in and they are happy to be.
Yes, they get because I'm seeing even how bright this room is.
Yes.
I believe even the camera is not struggling.
No, we were good. So here we have screening room 2, screening room 3, and screening room 4.
Okay.
So the screening rooms are... Iona is here, Rachel.
Okay.
Hello. Tell us who you are.
Yeah.
How are you?
Who you are, what do you do here?
I screen patients from here.
What's your profession?
I'm a clinical officer general.
Exactly.
A what?
A clinical officer general.
All right.
So in Zambia, we have clinical officers and then the doctors, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we have the nurse, clinical officer, and the doctor.
And then all right.
Yeah. So everything that the doctor does, she does it even better.
All right.
So she's one of our great staff here. Screening, you come in, you sit, she asks you what's happening, you tell her, and then she see if she can send you to the next level.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so it's the same.
It's the same with this one.
Yes, so if we have nurses and clinical
And I'm
officers.
seeing those are wheelchairs, right?
Wheelchairs, yeah.
Okay.
So on the days where we have a lot of patients, the wheelchairs are stationed outside.
Okay.
Just in case we have a patient that comes that's not able to walk, we sit them in and then we walk them through the back and take care of them.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So when we started the clinic, we didn't have any. We had all our computers already bought, but we didn't have any system. It took a while for the system, the software to come from the government. So everything that you see is the files for the individual patients that we had. And I told you that we are almost at 50,000 patients 1 year and a half.
50,000.
Yeah. So this is at least 30-something thousand files.
Yeah. Was
For
they
the
still?
patient. Yes, it goes down and it
Yes.
goes in the back. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
And
so
nice.
neat. No, this is
Very neat.
yeah, this is not Africa. Yeah, this is America in Africa.
Yes, America in Africa. I can see.
This is the most expensive room in the house because
The
of the laboratory, because of the machineries inside. I was telling you that it was the state of the art lab, right?
Yes.
Come and see.
Guys, let's come and see. Right.
So when they send you to the lab, you come and sit here, and the professionals
Okay.
come and tell us what you do here.
Yes.
Say your name and tell us
How
what you
is
do.
that?
Here is our chemistry analyzer, where we do biochemistry examinations on our patients. So we get the prescriptions from the clinicians. When they come here, it depends with what the patient is presenting. So we do the liver function test, kidney function test, cardiac markers, and pancreatic examinations.
Okay.
Yes.
So you put it in there.
No, this is a centrifuge.
Is it what?
Centrifuge. So you put this is for what test?
So this one, when you're doing a serology test, so we separate the blood.
Okay.
So into plasma and the blood.
You put it in there, you close it,
We close spins around
separate everything.
3,500 RPM,
Wow.
rounds per minute.
Round per minute.
Yes, for
3,500.
3 minutes.
So you also do you said what? This with this one.
Centrifuge.
Centrifuge.
Say
Centrifuge.
centrifuge.
Yes.
Yeah, you know I'm not
So it's just a scientific term to separate.
to separate.
Yeah. So
Yes.
separate the
Blood.
This one and then
Chemistry analyzer.
all right, and this one.
This is the whole set.
Oh, this is the whole system.
Yeah, the whole system for the chemistry.
Okay.
Yes. Then this is our hematology analyzer. So here we just do the full blood count.
FBC. I know this one.
exactly.
I know
So
it.
here you check for your HB, WBC count, white blood cells.
Okay.
Yes, using platelets. So whichever condition they have, we'll check the parameters, then we'll judge what the patient is suffering from.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything else here?
Here, this is just a hot plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So
this
there are things
one,
that need to be heated.
you heat up. So like when you're doing slides, for example, malaria, we just put on low heat, so you let the slide dry. Yes. So you put it
Okay.
here, switch
So,
off.
what's your profession? Because I need to
I'm a lab technologist.
live technologies.
Yes.
So you know, this is the,
This is what he does.
yeah. So
Yeah, and this is our first aid box.
okay.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
so we have
And this side.
here is our microscope.
Microsoft. I know this one.
Yes.
I used this in high school.
This side.
So here we get to see a lot of things actually.
Okay.
So we do examinations, we see malaria parasites,
Okay.
fungal, even these two maybe parasites,
Yeah.
Okay.
bacteria in urine, yes.
All right.
Then this is just a computer where we tabulate our results. So when we do the test, we put in the system.
All right.
Then this is a shaker. Here we do, for example, RF rheumatoid factor. So there are tests that need like shake
To
it.
shake, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, to shake something.
Mix for about 2 minutes. Then you check for agglutination. Then this is our rapid test.
Rapid test
Yes. So we do a lot of things here. H. pylori,
Okay.
HIV,
Pregnancy.
pregnancy.
All right.
Yeah.
So basically, in here, anything that needs to be tested, it's like they just say wait here.
Yes.
You get the results.
Yes.
And then you're going.
Yeah, so you come in, as I told you, you come in, go to the triage send you to screening room, the screening room send you to either the lab or the observation, and then you go outside and wait, your result come out, they go through the result, they see if they have to prescribe a medication, you go to the pharmacy, get your medication, you're out.
So then there is where we collect our blood from.
Yeah. All right.
I told you this is, I love this room because it was one of the most expensive rooms.
Expensive one.
Yeah. But we didn't say, oh, because it was expensive, we're not going to bring it here.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Standard. Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm seeing here, everything that's being done here is like
Standard.
state of the art.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
It's
we cannot compromise with the standard.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't, because these people. Okay, you hear they're calling the patient.
Yes.
Yes. When she called the patient will come in, and then and that's how we're going to
All right.
get it from there.
They're now going to
For screening. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now, this is the pharmacy department.
Yes. Second most expensive room, because here we purchase the medication every quarter.
Every
quarter.
Every quarter.
Yeah, in the beginning it was once a month.
Okay.
But now, as I say, we have a very dedicated team of young professionals who understand one thing, accountability. You have to come inside. They understand accountability, just making sure that the medications are here, so that a patient doesn't come and we say we don't have medication.
Yes.
You know, so now we have a storage room in the back where we store medication, and then we have here where's the dispensary, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm Julia Mutambo. I'm a pharmacy technologist, and then this is where all the dispensation happens from, where we give medications to patient from through the window there.
All right.
Yes.
So, do the patients pay for the medication?
No, everything is free. It's absolutely free.
There's no such thing as the medication one is too much.
No, everything is free.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Any medication that they want, if it is here. So,
as long
do you have all the medication, or like a lot of the medication?
we have a lot of medication.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, what we do is we have something called the 10 most common diseases.
Okay.
So we store medication according to those 10 most common diseases and more.
Yes.
So when a patient comes, the medication is in, their illness is in that list. The medication is there.
All right.
Yeah. So if you notice, we have a lot of syrup, cough syrup, because tell them.
So we have a lot of cough.
Upper respiratory.
Yes, upper respiratory infections. So cough syrups are here.
Okay.
We have a lot of fevers. We have antipyretics there. We have a lot of bacterial infections. So we have antibiotics in this section, syrups for the children, for adults, injections there, and then a lot of anemia cases. So we have hematinics there.
Okay.
Yes, so blood boosters. So as long as we stock any drug, like he said.
You forgot the uric acid.
Uric acid for people with arthritis. We have a lot of
rheumatoid.
arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis.
It's a village, it's a rural area.
It's
So
mostly
these
old
people, trust me, is some people come here. I had a 15 years old as well. I think 16 or 15 years old came here. I don't know if he had eaten for like 3 days. He was really, really down. Now we have to observe him and make sure that he gets back his strength and everything. How do you guys call that when somebody don't eat?
Anemia?
No, it was anemia. He was really, really not dehydrated, but no food. Like,
no food.
Yeah, it's like he had not
starving.
eaten. Yes.
Oh.
So it's again the rural areas. The issues are funny.
Some of the things you might not even believe.
Yes, malnourished. He was malnourished.
Yeah.
So for 15 years old, a baby that's malnourished, I understand.
Imagine 15 years. There's poverty.
Yeah.
People will be suffering. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So after the pharmacy, we have a screening room 1 here and a treatment room.
Okay.
The treatment room is where if you have, come in.
Okay.
So if you have any wound, broken bones,
Okay.
this is where they treat. You
All
know,
right.
if you could look over here, we have everything there. There is everything. Everything is here. You know.
All right.
This is where the nurses.
Injections.
Yeah, the nurses make sure that we had a baby who came here. A motorized gate, slammed him. A baby. I will never forget. I had that picture on my phone for a while because it reminded me why we're doing this job.
Yeah.
She came, her whole forehead was open from side to side. The nurses and the team here stabilized her baby. She was crying. Painful to hear her cry. It was painful to hear her cry. And they stabilized her, and then they put her to sleep, and then they sewed everything back together.
Wow.
Yeah, it was powerful. So
That's
this
amazing.
is the room where it happened.
So there's
we have a lot of cases as well of people who come with poisoning. Some people drink doom to commit suicide.
Oh.
Yeah, so they suck out.
Hey,
You know,
doom.
Yeah.
That doom that you use
Yeah, the drinking one. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, so
so
the stress level is too much, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
The stress level is too much. Yeah, so screening room one, same like the other ones.
Yes.
Male observation. So male observation is where when they finish treating you,
Okay.
and you need observation,
Yes.
you stay here for a couple of hours. They observe you. 4 hours, 3-4 hours. They observe you. If you're feeling better, they discharge you. If you're not feeling better, and we've already done what we could, we'll put you in that beautiful ambulance that you saw, take you to either UTH, University Teaching Hospital, or Matero Level 1 Hospital.
Okay.
So that they continue with the treatment over there.
You know, I'm so I'm so emotional when I hear things like this. Because you know what? These things are not happening. I wish all people could just find a way to just replicate this.
Yeah. So
like what you were saying that time.
So this is a female observation. You know, it's bigger because most of the time we have
more women
who come here. Most of the time, all this is full.
Oh.
You know, the pregnant women who need observation.
Beautiful colors.
And everything. Yes. Yeah. It was intentional. The CEO did a good job on this one.
Yes.
It was intentional. She really wanted this to be a vibrant place. So, yeah. So Monday, trust me, if you come here on Monday, there's no space. It's packed.
It's packed.
Yes, it's packed. You know, and the beautiful thing about it is that people come, a lot of people in the morning, by 3 p.m., 4 p.m.,
everyone is out. Treated.
the numbers are down.
Happy and amazing.
So the standard is at a very high level. Yes.
You can see that there is a touch.
Yes. Here's our IT room.
IT department.
Yeah, this is where we do all the IT works.
All right.
We have our kitchen over there. So I don't know if the camera sees that far, but let's walk here so that we can talk about this as well.
Yes.
So here we have our kitchen, and then because remember the city is a little bit far.
Yes.
The market is a little bit far, so we had to be careful. So we had to put a kitchen here so that our staff can have lunch. You know.
All right. So they don't need to
go
find somewhere else to find food.
No.
Yes.
So they stay here. They have lunch at 12. 13, according to how they're free.
Okay.
They go and have their lunch and then they go back and work. So that one, why did we do that? One, because it's too far for them to go and get food. But two, it was a tactic to keep them working.
Yes.
So that people don't wait.
Yes.
Because 5 people went to lunch.
Yes.
No.
I've seen that in some of those institutions.
Yeah. No, we're not going to talk about it.
We don't see their names.
We're not calling nobody. We don't want to be. We don't want nobody to.
You're suffering. You're here, and then they say, it's time for lunch.
Yeah. No, we're not going to do that. So we make sure that we are here for them. As people go to eat, people stay. As people go to eat, people stay to work. People go to eat. So you don't feel
that there's a shortage or anything like that. Amazing. So
here's our parking spot. Here's our car park.
All right.
Yeah, because hello. How you doing today?
Yes.
So our car park, we just finished it. You notice that it's new. Yeah, because we have a lot of cars sometimes and
that come in.
Yeah. So now this space is big enough for them.
Yes.
And on this side, this is where our maternity wing is coming.
Okay.
Yeah, in the next few months when you come back, you will
So
see.
it's just going to be like
Yes, 9 months.
yes, like what you did with this
Yes.
one.
So the maternity is going to go up, and then we'll be
Yes.
able to have our own babies here.
Yes.
Now we're doing maternity, but it's on emergency cases because I didn't want them to do. We don't have any like specialized facility for it. But when an emergency comes, we can do
always
it.
go.
So we're fighting now. We're raising money for
that one.
Yes.
All right. And then you said something about
this is you see pharmacy box storage. So if you open that, there's a lot of medications in there.
Okay.
Full medications.
Yes.
Full of medication.
So there's medication.
Yeah.
And you were saying something about the school as well.
Yes. So our second initiative is education. Behind this wall, there is more land.
All right.
So we'll be pushing to for 2026. We want to start so this whole here will be building the school.
All right.
So that 2026 we start our first cohort.
You start taking in
the Dream Life Academy.
Wow, this one is just so super amazing. So what is it? That's a borehole, right?
Yes, that's a borehole. It's a tank. We had both of them were up, and this one, for some reason, one of them fell.
Okay.
You notice the tanks are destroyed.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a hard wind because it's a rainy season now.
Yes.
And the 10,000 liter one fell. So
10,000 liters is
a lot.
Yeah,
I don't think the people really measured because they made it 10,000 liter, but they made it so high.
Right. That's the thing, because when it is too high, it means the more force of gravity when going down.
So, but they're fixing it. They're putting it back up. So we'll be all right. So there'll be a school in the back, and there'll be a vocational center for young adults who don't have skills.
Okay.
So we'll be teaching masonry. We'll be teaching tailoring. We'll be teaching carpentry, mechanic, hairdressing.
Like
those fast skills that will give
you,
quick money in your pocket. So that our young community members in the village can learn skills and then open their businesses.
Well, so how are you powering? How are you powering this facility? Because I've been in Lusaka and they are saying
load shedding.
Yes. So how are you powering?
That's a good question.
Considering
remember the lab is the most expensive room, right?
Considering
electricity was one of the bigger expenses that we had here. And I'm not going to give figures because I don't want people to go crazy. So we put 28 poles.
Okay.
These poles that you see, we put 28 poles from where the electricity came from.
So you had to pull the electricity to bring it here.
Yes.
So there was no electricity.
No.
So you started from scratch.
Yes, sir.
That is amazing.
Yes, so we put 28 poles and we brought our own transformer.
Hey.
That's it right there. So now when we brought the electricity, then load shedding started. Now you look on the roof.
Oh yes.
Everything is
powered by solar.
Yes.
All right.
Because the medication need to be in a certain temperature.
Yes.
We cannot do half things here.
Yes.
So everything is solar powered. And the medications are when you enter in the pharmacy, you saw that the temperature was
even
different.
The temperature.
Yes.
I'm saying,
Same thing.
But all those things that are being powered, can you tell me the size of that solar system?
7 kVA.
7.
Yes.
Yeah.
7 kVA.
I can see that
it's huge.
Even in the rooms, the air conditioners, everything is like.
Yeah, no.
It's just that these people are watching the video, they can't feel.
No, again, as I said, the team, the CEO Naomi Mulenga and Destiny, we understood what we wanted. The moment I shared the vision, we understood what we wanted. So they just ran with it.
Yes.
We are not compromising on quality. We're not compromising on standard. We're going to treat the people in a rural area as if they are worthy to be treated like that.
Yes.
We're not going to look down on anybody.
Yes.
So if we have ACs in private facilities in town, why can't we have ACs here?
That's true.
We treat them just like this. It's not because they come dirty and they're farmers that we're going to look down on. We can't. This is Africa. We have an issue. I told you we have an issue of leadership.
Yes.
And that issue bred a lot of lack of ethics in what people are doing.
Yes.
And that's what every day we're saying. We need these people to come and see the standard. That's these young people that we hired, the 40 staff we have here, our foreign staff who could have been working in the government facility
Yes.
and not having the standard that they have here.
Exactly.
So-
and they actually feel how it is to work in a place where there is standard.
Exactly.
You understand? You know, sometimes people will say, hey, they hate their jobs and all that. Sometimes it's because of the
whole environment.
Yes, it's because of the environment.
Yeah.
You can't
No,
love
no,
your
no,
job.
no.
But when you have a nice environment, air conditioned, and then you've got the equipment, everything that is required, you have it.
You can exercise.
You fall in love.
Yeah,
You will fall in
exactly.
love with the work.
So you saw the ambulance driver, the operator.
I love his energy. I love his energy.
The guy,
he's excited.
Trust me, the way, if you see the way he takes the patients from here,
Yes.
and you see him on the road, it's not a joke.
Yeah, that's he's when I was talking to him, he started like on his own. He said,
Yep.
I want to show you what we have
Exactly.
because he knows
We
some
are-
of these ones they won't be having.
No.
anything.
We are one of the only ambulances in the country that has full oxygen in it. Everything. And again, I'm saying, when I say it very proudly.
Yes.
We are one of the only facilities in the country that has the standard that we have.
This is amazing.
So this is not, we're not compromising on
quality.
Quality. We're not compromising on standard.
Yeah.
Because we're in the rural area, we want to treat these people like they deserve to be treated right.
Yes.
That's all. And for me, bringing this right here is so fulfilling. Like my mother passed away last year, and every time I say, I'm making her proud. By everything I do, I'm making that woman proud because she gave everything I am today is because of her.
Yeah, it's because of
You understand what I'm saying? So
and all these lives that you're changing. Because imagine the time that you said there were people who came here. You said 39.
39,
right?
yeah.
If they had died, imagine how many families would have been affected. But it's only because you decided to come to Africa.
And
And you are saying 59,000. Obviously now it's now more than.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
But that means you've got maybe over 100,000 people that you've impacted.
it's still moving, And
It's
again, as I
amazing.
say, it's 24 hours. So you will see sometimes in the morning we'll get a report on our group chat. You will see 25 people in the night came here. And in the daytime, 75 to 80. So we're looking at least 110 people a day.
That is amazing.
that
You are
way-
changing lives.
We're trying our best. We're doing what we can.
I pray that God continues to give you the
Thank you.
strength.
Thank you.
Yes.
Again, I'm not going to, for me, leaving all the comfort
Yeah.
from America to come back home to stay in load shedding, no network
No
sometimes.
network sometimes.
No complaint. I'm not complaining.
The roads.
I'm thankful. I am very, very thankful.
That's the
and
thing
grateful.
with people. There are people who say, you are telling people to live where they can just get, when you get sick.
Yeah,
can,
you just go.
You just go.
Yeah.
And then you are telling us to come back to Africa where you can just die.
Die for free. but guess what? We understand that if you come and you are part of the solution, we can have more resources
Yes.
for people like us who are coming back from the diaspora
Yes.
to survive.
Yes.
I've been coming here since 2020. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah. You've not been bewitched.
You think I'm still alive. I'm still doing the things I have to do.
Yeah.
My community, they're so loving. Again, you see anywhere you go, they'll point the finger. The Dream Life 260. People know us in the community because of the
Yes.
work that we're doing. So Africa is not that bad, guys. Please.
Thank you.
Africa is not that bad.
People, I think you can hear this. From someone who's been to America. If I tell you, you say you've never been to America. That's what they tell me. They say, come on, you've never been to America.
What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking? You don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
no.
But this one has been there. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you
my
so
brother.
much.
No. For the work you're doing, first of all, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You guys are few content creators that I follow closely,
Thank you.
who are here to paint Africa in a very positive light. And I appreciate you for the work you're doing. Just you coming to Zambia from Zimbabwe and coming from the city to the village to come and create this highlight. You don't even know what you're doing.
Thank
you know,
you.
because now the people who are out there and have the resources to want to share so that we can do more
Yes.
are going to see through your channel what we're doing here. So I truly appreciate you.
Thank you so
Truly
much.
appreciate you. And please don't get discouraged. Don't let the keyboard warriors.
Keyboard audience. Yeah, they'll
Just
be there in the comments.
keep doing your thing.
Thank
Keep doing
you.
what you're doing.
Yes.
And know that there are people like us who value you, who value your work.
Thank you
And
so
if
much.
there's any way we can come on board to support you, to make it better, we are here.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. So we are good, eh? That was a good one, eh?
Yes.